Okay, guys, we're back with Kory. He got, what was it, 4th place today at our local with Zoodiac.
Which, by the way, there were 3 people with 2-1 for ratio, so, like, I don't know how the computer worked that out, but yeah. Anyways, to begin with, for starters, we have Zoodiac Rapier. Zoodiac Rapier is the foolish burial for the entire archetype. Any Zoodiac card, when this card is normal summon, you can send it. Its second effect is pretty worthless due to the fact that it's limited to 1. And just so you know, it only gets its foolish burial effect when it's normal summoned. It can't be special summoned for it. Anyways, usually you'll use this to normal summon. You'll dump a Ram and go into a Mega Clops combo, or sit on a Hammer Kong and Trident. Anyways, next. Thoroughblade. Thoroughblade to consistency when he's normal or special summoned, which not once per turn. You can discard 1 Zoodiac card, and if you do, draw 1 card. And the discard is not cost, so if they ash it, you really didn't lose anything. You're probably going to end up on your Hammer Kong Trident anyways. But best case scenario, you get to discard the Ram and then draw in another pace of negation. Speaking of, 3 Ram because you want to open this thing as fast as possible. You want to get it on the field, and this card literally is a 1-card Mega Clops by itself, so just a normal summon and then going on. If you have no interruptions, you can get into a Mega Clops turn 1 just by this 1 card, which is why Barrage is a 1-card combo, just for that one deck profile I watched for when I first started building this that said they didn't understand how Barrage can be a 1-card combo. It's because of Ram. Anywho, next on to 3 Whiptail. Whiptail is great for kind of like an honest-like effect, except the attack stays around and it gives it a banish. So even if your Zoodiac XYZ is destroyed by the battle, their monster's still banished, and if it's not, then they get banished anyways instead of being sent to the graveyard. So it's really nice for that. And you can normal summon this and then attack with everything, attach this onto an XYZ to up its attack and then attack with that. So you can kind of technically get 2 attacks out of this because you're just changing its attack value to a different monster. Anyways, next, that's it for all the Zoodiac monsters. I don't run Cataroost, I don't run Bunny Blast, mainly due to the fact that I just wanted to get as streamlined to these cards as possible. Next, 3 Ash. It's Ash, nothing much to say about it. 2 GD Crow, mainly because I've been facing a lot of decks that want to recur from their graveyard, and just being able to stop that with the GD Crow is just really nice right now. And Pankratops because it's a free special summon, it's a big attacker, and it can pop cards on the field like Dryden, so worst case scenario, it gets rid of itself. Pretty simple. Anyways, so that's the entire monster lineup of the deck. It's pretty simple. You just need to get to a Zoodiac monster to get any of your combos off. Speaking of Zoodiac, Barrage. 1 copy because it's limited. Thanks, Konami. Missed this card at anything more than that, but I'm waiting for it to come back. Anyways, 3 Tanky because it's pretty much Barrage, except you just add it to hand instead of normal summon, so you can use this to get to your recursion for your next turn. You can use it to get into a Whiptail if you need a Whiptail in your hand to attach for. And just so you can't Barrage into Rat and then get Rat's effect because Barrage special summons and Tanky adds to hand, so you gotta kind of be careful on how you want to play your combos, but you can get some. If you get these 2 cards in your hand, or any Zoodiac and this card, you can technically get any rank 4, which I only run 1 rank 4 that's not a Zoodiac. And that's Emerald for when I really have no other choices. Anyways, next I run 2 Avarice. 3 was too much. It's more of an extender than it is a starter. I'm thinking about adding a 3rd one. I'm still debating on it though. And 2 Desires. Hopefully off of 1 Desires, I banish the other Desires, but worst case scenario, I go through my regular plays, my 1-card combos, activate this at the end just for extra negates, because by that point, all those cards I banished, I'm probably not going to see anyways, so it's not the worst thing. 3 Callby, because Effective Other is annoying. Ash is annoying. You can probably change these guys out a lot. I'll probably take out one of these for an Upstart Goblin just because I don't need it as much as I thought I did, but it's still really nice. Anyways, 2 combo, it's got the same Avarice-like effect, and sometimes just shotgunning this when your opponent attacks in any of your 0 attack defense XYZ monsters, and all of a sudden there's a Whiptail and their monster's being banished, and you lost nothing and get a free Avarice engrave. It's a pretty decent bit of removal. The only thing that really hurts is when you draw into it, but normally hopefully you've got a Zoodiac card in hand, Zoodiac monster in hand to make that work. Next, I run 3 Impermanence. It's Impermanence, I don't know what more to say about it. Evenly matched due to the sheer fact that it's evenly matched, and I don't really have a lot of cards on field a lot. Like, if my opponent is doing their actual job of beating down my board, This card has come in clutch way too many times to take out, but it's just incredibly helpful. Anyways, next. 3 Solemn Judgment. Negate anything besides a monster effect, but you can negate the summon, so it doesn't really matter. And 2 Strike, because sucks because synchros are a thing, links are a thing, XYZs are a thing, and monster effects are a thing, so I like 2 Strike. Anyway, so that's it for the spell and trap lineup. It's pretty simple. It's just get your Zoodiac monster out, get your negates in the back row, and then just kind of slow beat down grind, and most decks can't handle that grind. Anyways, 1 Hammer Kong and 2 Borbo. Hammer Kong's really only good for the target negation, and this guy, I've really only ever used him to link to XYZ up and use him as an extra card for detached material, to be completely honest with you. I'm thinking about taking 1 out for an extra Hammer Kong or something. I don't know. I'm figuring out how I want to do this. Anyways, next. Probably one of the biggest helps that this deck has had in a long time. Chakanine for free for the Monster Reborn. You can't use the material as an XYZ material, and its effects are negated to the end phase, but normally that won't matter because you can usually bring out other cards, such as like Dryden to pop one of their cards on the next turn, and then put up a Tiger Mortar on top of it to give it a material if you just need extra disruption. Or you can use it to boost up, or you can use it to go into the Mega Clops combo. Anyways, so speaking of Tiger Mortar, that's the next card. You run 3 of it. I like having 3 because this is a pure Zoo deck. I don't have much else, so like I need to have as many Zoodiac XYZ monsters as possible to continue my plays. And then the 1 Dryden because it's limited. I would run more if I had more, but I don't have it. But we don't have more, so. Emerald, just for the shuffle effect. I don't use it for pretty much anything else. Utopic F-Zero. Once Utopic Future Dragon comes out, Emerald's gone, and I'm going to put it in there. It's just so that I got free negates if I need them. This is Radiant. The entire deck is Earth minus these 2 monsters and my hand traps. So I don't see why I don't run it, because it helps me clear out my board if I need to. And then 2 Mega Clops. Mega Clops can just win you games, especially when your opponent can't XYZ summon, and if they don't have any way that isn't spell trap removal, and it's all monster removal and none of it's XYZ, and getting rid of this card is damn near impossible. And I run 2 due to the sheer fact of sometimes I can get lucky and get rid of 1, but sometimes getting rid of the second one is just too much for the deck to handle. And I've gotten 2 out a couple different times, and normally you can go into a second one turn 2 if they haven't like done all too much on their turn because you stopped them successfully from doing their plays like you're supposed to in Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's pretty much all I got for the deck profile. Big BD Boss Monster has the same problem as the rest of the Zoodiac cards, as in it has no protection from board wipes. Other than that, it's just a pretty straightforward deck. I've been enjoying playing it just because the combos are simple to learn, yet at the same time you can get to some pretty decent plays with them, and it's consistent. I like having 1-card combos. It feels good to be able to do anything at almost any time unless I draw 5 of my interrupters, but then at that point I've gotten 5 interrupters anyways, and I don't care. Anyways, that's all for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and have yourselves a great day.